welcome to this week's energy reading for April 14th through the 20th. I am just cleansing the vibes. We're just coming out of that Libra full moon. Did you feel it? How are you doing? Okay. Were you justified? Were you balanced? I noticed that quite a few things popped up. Okay, where it felt like out of due, like a conversation needed to be had, something needed to be said or done or decided, okay? So we may be really coming out of that energy. Mercury retrograde is finally over, kaput. Okay, so we should be also more feeling in flow, not so held back. All right, being in Aries season, we should finally start to feel that spring energy of moving forward, moving ahead. Okay, so let's grab some shadow energy here. Hey guys, welcome. And see what's going on. Right away, assistants and spirit guides are popping out. So yeah, I don't know. Mine have been so loud. Like, it's so beautiful. I mean, like, I've talked about my friend that passed away and how like she was like so imperative to my tarot journey and my spirituality journey and all of that, and I received the most beautiful oracle, and the number was her birthday, and it was like sacred soul sister, and like, yeah, she's been sending me signs, my grandmother. So I'm getting that you might have like females, specifically males too, but female spirit guides really assisting you right now, because you're being brought into your receiving energy. Okay, it's finally time. Everything that we've been waiting on, right? The scales have been balanced here. Decisions are being made. Okay, this did come out in the reverse, so I feel like you have made a decision. Trust divine timing. For this to be in the shadow energy, this is great. This is so good, because here's what your job is this week. Surrender. Give it to God. It's about trusting. A clock could be really important. Okay, it looks like it's actually like 333 on the time. I never even noticed that on these. So you could be seeing that, the cycle of 3. Transition is big here, okay, with that butterfly energy. All right, Spirit, what do you want the collective to know this week? Show us where we are. Show us where we are. Decisions. Spirit will help. Call upon your guides. Yeah, some of you guys are feeling drained. Especially from everything going on, burnt out. Okay, you need to replenish. Drink your water. Okay, hydrate, take a nap if you can. Please take care of yourself. You could be feeling heartbroken. This is like kind of pushing through. You could be moving away from someone that doesn't show you love. You feel disrespected. I didn't even notice that the 3 of Cups in the reverse was just, yeah, standing up here. So honestly, it's giving there's nothing here for me. There's no love in this situation. I'm not being respected. I'm not being supported. Some of you might feel like you've been gossiped about. I'm getting that. Okay? But Spirit is confirming here. This was a karmic situation. This was keeping you stuck. What else do we need to know about that? I feel like it's pretty straightforward. I'm getting like glue, like your heart is just stuck, like you're trying to move forward, but it feels like you're being stretched thin, you know, kind of just like, I don't know, stretching a piece of gum. I'm getting that image. Yeah, the Emperor in the reverse. Aries energy, 3 of Pentacles. Okay, so some of you feel you're on one side of the scale or the other. Either A, you feel indebted, like you're supposed to be helping this person. You're abandoning them in some sense, okay? You're throwing them to the wolves is like kind of what I'm getting, okay? Others of you wish you had that help. You're saying there's no one here for me. No one's guiding me. No one's leading me. I have to be my own leader. I have to go find support, okay? What's the challenge for this collective? Hi, everybody. Welcome. I hope you're all doing well. Please do like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. I appreciate you all. Change, I'm telling you, it's trusting. Spirit, that God sees what's happening. You have to move on without them. The role that you wanted them to play, yeah, this is the challenge here. You have to give that to God. You have to give that to Spirit. Some of you are just feeling like things are just, I don't know, like everything's on fire is kind of like what that feels like. You know, why is this happening, etc., etc. The challenge is you don't have all of the pieces. You don't see everything that spirit does. It's like spirit sees you going down, I'm getting a slippery slope, okay, a dangerous road. Somebody could have had bad intentions for you. So while it may be very heartbreaking that they're being removed from your life or you're having to exit, it's a blessing in disguise. I'm really getting like something or someone was wearing a mask, a false image, a false leader. Like, I'm getting robbing, like taking you away from yourself, theft, I don't know. The Hermit here, Virgo energy. You need to trust your soul. The challenge is seeing the journey, understanding the wisdom within you, finding the light within, knowing what to do, what moves to make. Yeah, there's a decision here. Okay, there's a decision that needs to be made. You don't understand why it has to be this way, even though it is in alignment. If you really sit with it, if you really check in this week, it will feel aligned. It is your higher self leading you down this road, but it's not something that's making sense outside of you. It's not something that's on the surface. In fact, the oracle I got today was all about that, was trusting what was beneath, okay? I'm just getting like major like infiltration, okay? Somebody was not true to you. They were backstabbing you. I don't know. If this is a work situation, it's like this person was in competition with you for your job. They wanted credit. If this is a spouse, this could be an affair, okay? Disloyalty, something like this. Spirit knows this wasn't solid. Show me more about the collective's current situation this week. What's going on? King of Cups. So there's a lot of love here. Scorpio energy, very strong. Ace of Wands in the reverse, the Moon in the reverse. It's like we love what we can't have. I love you, but I have to go. I have to pick up my heart and leave now. I can't be a part of this. Yet I'm just opening up to the Lovers in the reverse. It's a final decision. You have to put yourself first, Spirit is saying. The Hierophant, because it's God making that self. It's the calling. Okay, so it may not make sense on the surface, but you know that you're doing what's best for you. You know that you're listening to your heart. Okay, so let's look at your strength position. I mean, the shadow energy I got before with the assistance with your spirit guides and decisions, that is the strength. Giving it to God. What you've lost, what you've purged, okay? I just came out of a TikTok reading where I was like, it's the great purge. That's what's happening. We're being robbed of our comfort zones, okay? The loss, the grief, this is the strength. It's like walking through the fire. The Chariot and the reverse. Saying no more, putting an end to it. It just feels like you might be the first one, so it's uncomfortable. I don't know, like it's like you're taking the beating or you're paving the path. You're doing all the hard work, but you're setting the new pathway. Cancer energy as well. Some of you could be leaving a home, leaving a job, canceling plans, and you're the bad guy, but you know it's right for you. Okay, the challenge is people aren't gonna get it. Even though they do. Deep down, they intuitively know that you're doing the right thing. But they might be guilting you, okay, bullying you, right? Like, look at my comments right now. Like, some idiot is just like, the whole Looney Tune behavior. You know what I'm saying? Like, what's that gonna make me do? Stop. You know what I'm saying? So there's something with that where it's like people just don't see the bigger picture or the why. Let's look at that. Let's look at surrounding energy, please. Spirit's saying to use a different deck. This person could be working with a different deck, right? Their circumstances are different. Something like this. I'm just getting different environments. Different truths. Yeah, justice in the reverse. Okay. This person could be jealous, feeling slighted. Like you're really the one that lost, right? You're taking a loss, but it's actually, I don't know, effing them more. This almost feels like I'm reading for China in general. It's like, good, we don't need you. That's the energy I'm getting. Like, if you're on TikTok, you know exactly what I'm talking about. How everyone's going, like, directly. Oh my gosh. I don't know. Anyway, let's get out of the global energy and look at the collective, please, Spirit. What's surrounding? 2 cups just throughout. Okay, this was a love offer, or I don't know if it's a karmic, a potential. There's something about potential here, potential love. Someone was just throwing it out there. Maybe they thought in their head you were supposed to be. You're acknowledging your heart. You do love them, but you know you can't. You can't go for it. This isn't right. There's a connection for sure, but you've outgrown it. For some reason, I'm getting something about racism as well right now. I don't know where that fits into your story, but it's like the 3rd time, like I'm specifically getting that. So I don't know. Surrounding, please. The King of Pentacles. The King of Cups in the reverse. That's what I'm saying. This is like 2 different perspectives on what's stable. Okay? You're showing up in the King of Cups completely like emotionally intelligent, aware of your feelings, right? It's that self-awareness. It's being able to feel all versions of yourself, all levels of yourself, experience the depth of your heart. This person, and you may be going through like a financial loss, okay, or something like this, because this person's showing up in the King of Pentacles, like they have that stability. I'm getting like a castle, right? This really could be a boss for some of you, or like a wealthy counterpart. Anyway, they have the job or they have the house, but they're a wreck. And that's why they're threatened by your King of Cups. They're in the reverse. That's known as like a lot of instability. It just feels buried, to be honest. It feels so detached. It doesn't actually feel like this person is emotionally unstable. It feels like they're emotionally dead. You know? But they consider themselves like, I'm getting top dog. Because they're non-emotional. Like that's their whole point of view. They're like, I am better than you, or I'm stable, or my way makes sense because I'm not emotional. Because I don't bring emotions into it. Like it's just completely, it's robotic. Can I just see what Spirit wants us to know? It's just like, this isn't for you. Some of you could be quitting your job. Like, I'm not selling my soul. I'm keeping my soul. Like, that's what it feels like. This person just does it a different way, is what Spirit is saying. It just feels like they want you to come work for them, or they want you to do it their way. They want you to make the offer. Okay, that's what I'm getting. Yeah, the Emperor. Someone's like holding their position. It's weird because it almost feels like a carrot when I look at the energy. They're like, oh, we'll help you when you do it our way. Like flaunting. You know what I'm saying? I don't like it. All right. What doesn't the collective see coming this week, please? What doesn't the collective see coming? What's in the blind spot, please? The Hierophant. Taurus energy, the World. Listen, what are you guys up to? Temperance in the reverse. Anything that is not in alignment with your values is done. That's it. There's no more time. Okay, like I'm really getting extensions up, times up. Okay, it's decision-making time. It's about doing the right thing, deciding who you're gonna be, and committing to that. Spirit is carrying you, okay? The wait is over. Can I get a little bit more energy on this, please? And what the collective doesn't see. I mean, it's 3 major arcana. Some of you could have Taurus or Sagittarius in your chart. It's what you once wanted, but there was no love. It's this person. You're calling it quits. You're calling it an end. Whether it's a relationship, a business arrangement, you really wanted it to work, but this person's heartless. You do not see eye to eye. You don't work together. And that's that. Our morals are different. I'm hearing it's bittersweet, like it's sad, but you should be standing on this. Like, good for you. Judgment in the reverse. Exactly. Two of Pentacles. Okay. What's the best advice for this collective? I'm getting clean up the mess. This could be a spring cleaning. I've been channeling that a lot. Okay. Maybe it's cleaning up your stuff, their stuff. Clean it out. Advice, please, for this collective. Step out. I'm getting step out of your cave. Okay. Yeah. It's just giving retire. Okay. Retire these beliefs, these wishes, wishing it'll work, wishing this person will come around. You're actually losing desire for this. That's the difference. Like your head is catching up with your heart, or vice versa. Your advice is to look elsewhere, is to understanding this isn't it. That's all Spirit's asking of you right now. Yeah, the Empress. Holy crap. The Empress and the King of Swords. Choose to be the best version of yourself. Stand on these values and morals, because what you don't see is something is coming in alignment. You have now told the universe, I won't accept this. The universe has no choice but to respond with a different frequency. That's the law, is what I'm getting. Okay, so law of attraction could be big for you guys. All right, but it's beautiful. Stand on it. You're choosing right. You're choosing your heart. You should be proud of that. It's about morals, okay? And you're not willing to. I'm hearing barter with that. All right, don't forget to like, share, subscribe. If you guys would like a reading, feel free to send in silhouettetarot.com. You can book with me there, okay? Check out the memberships. Check me out on TikTok. I love you guys. Have a good day on purpose. Have a great week. Okay.